Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's amazing race recap.
Last time, Aja and Tai were eliminated.
Yes, so this week the teams traveled from Cambodia to Delhi, India.
Once they get to Delhi, they have to travel to Moonlight Motors.
By taxi.
That's right. Dallas likes Starr.
And Starr likes Dallas.
Dallas, focus.
Yes.
You can't think about anything except flirting. Dude, it's a race. It's for money. There'll be plenty of time for flirting after the race.
So everyone is on the same flight.
And when they got to the airport, Kelly and Christie couldn't open the doors to leave. They don't
like,
open.
how do we get out?
And they're a tad underdressed.
Yeah, everyone was like...
They've been ogled quite a bit already. So, there's cows everywhere.
Yeah.
It's India.
And they're like well respected over there.
And they're like well in the
As
street.
they should be.
Yeah, they're well in the street, like with cars. I don't know how they don't get hit all the time.
Because everyone's like, whoa, if you hit a cow, you're dead.
I guess so.
You are dead, not the cow.
Next clue is a roadblock.
Yes, only one person can complete this task.
They have to help India's taxis go green. Literally.
Yeah, they need to paint a taxi green.
I know. So they gotta mask off all the windows and like cushions and everything and then paint it green.
But the cars are actually like going green.
Yeah. But they just painted it green this time. So Ken and Tina, they get lost.
Yeah.
They can't make it there. I think they must have went by it like a million times.
Probably.
It seemed like it. So, show of hands, who's worse? Tina or Terrence? How many for Tina?
They're both really bad.
Yeah. Kenny and Sarah are both fed up.
Imagine if the team switched and they were,
I was thinking the exact
so
same
funny.
thing, that Kenny and Sarah should hook up, and Terry and Tina should hook up. Wow, what volatile. Terry, yes.
Yeah.
Terry and Tina.
Ambassador Hotel was the next stop.
Right, and they've got to search the garden for an Indian dude dressed up like a doorman.
Or an Indian doorman.
It wasn't very hard to find. He was standing like
in this
right
open
there.
field.
I know. He's not.
Anyway.
Where is he?
Yeah, so Terrence and Sarah were the last to finish painting.
Right.
That challenge seemed to take a really long time, and I don't know why.
Is it really that difficult to tape newspaper over a car window?
And then paint the car?
I know.
Well, it really took a long time, so...
Next clue is a detour. It's either going to be launder money...
Or launder clothes.
In launder money, you have to make a wedding necklace for an Indian bride and groom using rupees. But it has to add up to 780 rupees, and it has to be only 10 bills. So they got to use their own money and...
Exchange.
Right, they have to get change for the, because they only have like hundreds.
And then in launder clothes, they had to press 20 pieces of clothing with coal-operated irons.
I know, and those things were hot, let me tell you.
They were like, ow! Every time they touched it.
Just a little side note before we get off track. Dan thinks that Kelly and Christie are semi-attractive.
Oh, man.
Dude, do you have mirrors where you come from? Because you're not even, like, attractive.
At all.
I know. Alright, so everybody ended up choosing the laundry detour except for Terry and Sarah.
And Ken and Tina.
Okay. The two power couples.
And they were both having trouble making change.
It totally said to, like, do it at the party, too, didn't it?
Because there were, like, a million people
I
there.
know. And those party goers were freaking crazy,
like,
man.
It was like Night at the Roxbury up in there. So, anyway, after they completed the detour, the teams had to head over to the Baha'i house for the pit stop.
Which is the national headquarters for the Baha'i faith.
Oh, very nice.
Bevan. Okay, so first to check in at Baha'i house, Bevan, was Nick and Starr.
Yes. So their reward, holy crap.
I know, this was a good one.
They both won electric cars.
How green can you get?
That is freaking awesome.
It is. Second place, Kelly and Christie.
Third place, Dallas and Toni.
And Dallas totally walked into the pit stop and was like, whoa, you got like fire on your head. That's cool.
Yep.
Well, the frat guys were having some trouble with the ironing.
Yeah, they were.
That was the funniest part of the race so far.
The one with the reddish hair was like, dude, it won't come out. I've got sprinkle. The lady was like, no, do it again.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, it won't come out.
Then the Indian wind came and blew all of their clothes on the floor. So they were like, oh man, all of the clothes on the
man, I had
floor.
like 7 or 8 pieces done and it was gone on the floor.
I gotta fold them again.
So,
is it that hard?
back at the pit stop, 4th
Right.
place, Terrence and Sarah arrived.
Right. But Ken and Tina finished before Team Superbad. But they had so much trouble finding a taxi.
Yeah.
The Team Superbad passed them up on the road.
And there were dogs chasing Ken and Tina, and Tina was like, shoot!
It was so funny because when they passed them, her ass was like hanging out of the taxi. I don't know what she was doing.
She was trying to get back in the car.
Why did she get out?
I don't know.
Alright, so 6th place, Ken and Tina. It's a non-elimination. Keep your clothes on. The next leg, they're going to have to perform a speed bump and
Perform a speed bump?
Perform it. And try and keep up with the rest of the teams and not finish in last place.
Yeah. Kenny, don't cry.
He equates the race with the end or the
continuation
of his marriage.
Yeah.
So you don't have to do the race. You can always try counseling. It's really not as bad.
Yeah. So next time, Kelly wipes out.
Oh!
They're at this weird color
She wipes out
thing.
Bad. Mm-hmm. Really bad.
Was she the one that wiped out on the bike, or was that Christie?
I'm not sure.
It was one of them.
She took a header, a chester, and a pelviser.
And Tina was getting possessed.
Oh, she was turning blue, green, smurf. It was really something to see, and I cannot wait till next week.
Yep.
So, till then, much love.